Good afternoon, all you fabulous people. Hope you guys had a fantastic Worlds weekend. Some of y'all are probably making it back to the States or home in general. Um, we got the Hunted announcement. We got Enigma, Count Your Blessings, win. We got some nasty Runeblade play. Um, but without further ado, code JCH gets you a free month of Fyendal's Premium. Sub count is at 562, slowly moving up to 600. And without further ado, most of the stuff is off Hunted news. We got the Arachne. We got 6 Arachne marvels. And then we got Arachne Slip Through the Cracks Hero. We got Fang, who's a royal draconic warrior. Woohoo! I did not think we would ever get a draconic warrior. That was like my wish list of wish list stuff. So I'm going to go hard on Fang, if you didn't know that. And then we got Syndra, who is a draconic royal ninja. So the interesting thing is Arachne, and basically in the text of the stuff, it says all these heroes basically use daggers. They stab each other in the back. They use daggers. Syndra seems like she's going to throw daggers. Fang seems like it's probably draconic dagger, go again kind of thing. And then Arachne is an assassin that's basically used daggers. And I have a feeling there's going to be cross-class stuff. Anyway, we'll get into the cards. Regicide, Arachne specialization, the blackout promo, pretty damn rare, is $217. I think this is pretty high. It's a blue block 3, and it has more use cases into it. Now, if we get a bunch of royal support and some cool stuff, then maybe Regicide sees play. But if you're not Fang and Syndra, you basically just unequip the hat against Arachne and run Crown of Providence or something instead, and swap out your cards. Or just run it without being a royal hero. Or, like, don't run Crown of Providence or Dominion to be royal. It's a good card. It's a one of, and it can be a game ender, but I think there's ways to get around it. I don't think... don't get me wrong, this promo is one of the most pretty cards in the game because the black background, basically, with the rainbow foil, there's nothing really like it in the game. I think it comes back down to this 120 mark. There's just not a lot on the market, so it'll take a while. Speaking of not a lot on the market, Bright Likes, there was... Oh, before I got on here, there was only one here at $100 or $200 for the Evo Tunic. There's one here at $150, which is pretty crazy considering the Rainbow Foil is $140. I think the Krunic and the... Yeah, Krunic and White War are like $100, $110. So hold off on Bright Lights Tunic. Just shows you how little Bright Lights is being opened. Pretty crazy. Flame Scale Furnace. We got 2 Draconic heroes. Very good chess piece. Uprising has been, 2 years now since the set. $85 for the Rainbow Foil. The Cold Foil is up to $150. Not much to say here. If you're thinking of running a Draconic hero, probably going to run this. On to, if my internet will, or my computer will allow me, we are using up Google Chrome. Oops. We're on to Crown of Dominion. As I was saying, Crown of Dominion, if we get royal support, becomes better for other heroes, not just Fang and Syndra, because they're not going to run it. $250 for the marble. I think this settles probably back down around $200. $250 is a bit too much for me, if you ask me. The weakest link, Rainbow, or the non-foil is $70, which is a little bit down. It was up to like $80. The Rainbow Foil, however, was like non-existent. There's one here at $112 for a Japanese version, and then they're at $120, which is just insane. I did just pick up my last Rainbow Foil in a trade, but none have sold since 75, about a week or 2 ago. So I think this is wishful thinking at a $120 card. Probably under 100, but not $120. Trip the Light, Fantastic Red. This is a Rudy promo, I believe, but they're all graded, so this guy must have broke these out and listed them at 100. Correct me if I'm wrong there in the comments. I'm pretty sure these are only graded. Bloody Oval, generic, offhand. basically one block. Is $70. This is crazy. Last sold at like $21. I wouldn't buy this. I bet it comes back down, but heavy hitters, not much to say. Black Tech Whispers, the cold foil is $90, which I said last week that this was probably the best assassin equipment you should get. I don't see how they really reprint this. They could make a more specialized version. What's the rainbow foil at? Like 40? It's loading. Last sold on the cold foil was like 66, 70. Rainbow is 33. I think the rainbow is still a really good price, honestly. If you don't have these and you want to play Arachne, I'd recommend getting those. It's only $10 more than what it was before it spiked. That's pretty reasonable. Phi, the Rising Rebellion. Draconic Ninja getting more support. I think almost guarantees Phi is going to LL next year. And if there's any more Phoenix Flame support interactions at all, you can kiss him goodbye. The Draconic Ninja cards they've already shown are super strong for him, as well as Fealty making cards Draconic more consistently. Really good. Flick Knives once it loads. But yeah, the cold foil promo hard to get. Adult Hero. Flick Knives, the rainbow foil is $30. The cold foil, only 9 left on the market, $80. I'd pick up the rainbow foil just like the black text. $25 for the rainbow foil is a steal, I still think. Also, to note, this is an Assassin Ninja equipment that deals with daggers, and I have a feeling Syndra is for sure going to deal with daggers, and I also have, just by her art, I think she is going to throw daggers and kind of recur them. Flick Knife seems really good for that. I might have to pick up another rainbow foil copy because I think $25 is too cheap. There's only a few here left and at 30 or below, and then they go to, oh sorry, there's like 6 here, just kidding. Then they go to 40 and then 50. Blazing Yoroi, Stacksville called this one out. I don't really see this one. I do see that Draconic heroes are trying to get rupture effects in the past, +4 or higher. Chain link, it's kind of like a carrying husk, but this is replacing your chess piece. Most often you want resource management or additional block. Like flame scale is perfect. You get block, you get resource management. Same thing with tunic, same thing with some of the other things, or you get a strong ability to cycle cards. Blazing Yoroi is just a 5 block at best case scenario, a 1 block at worst case scenario. And so I think this is a one-time. I look at this as like hold the line. When it lines up, it's going to be good, but most of the time it's going to be bad. $60 for a Dynasty Marvel is kind of okay. It's getting to the point where it's too high, in my opinion. So just wanted to throw that out there. Valiant Dynamos. Oh Lord, my computer needs a reset. What is going on? Do. Maybe if I start closing tabs. Valiant Dynamo. This, I think, is pretty spot on. 110 for the rainbow foil. What's crazy is the cold foil is up to 145. These were like 120 before. They weren't selling. None of them were selling. And then all of a sudden the announcement, there's look, there was 2 sold in October before the announcement, basically. And now there's 20 sold. 120 or 145, I still think is pretty fair price when the rainbow foil is 130 or 110. Grandeur spiked because of James made an offhand comment that during the keynote that, oh, this is a good card, and it went from $80 to $113. Also, Valda adult is, we don't have her hero ability or her card or anything like that, but it says Valda is coming in the Mastery Pack Guardian, so that seems really good in her if she deals with any kind of size resurgence, just like her young version. Tome of Imperial Flame went nuts because we got 2 new Draconic heroes that are royal already. You don't even have to wear the Crown of Dominion to use this. As well as we probably get more royal support, and we definitely get more Draconic support. This was up to like $75, $80, $90 once the announcement popped off. The rainbow foil is still pretty low volume. There's 73. There's 2 play sets here at like 75. I have mine listed at like 75 as well. I bought them for like $25, so if they sell for 75, I'm okay with it. I have a feeling I'd also be extremely cautious with this card. They mentioned it in the banned and restricted announcement previously when they kind of reevaluated as a whole. This card is on the watch list. If they do any kind of Phoenix Flame recursion, they said it almost gets banned. I'm pretty much willing to bet if the Draconic heroes do like super busted things with this in like their first tournament or first few tournaments, this card will be banned. So just watch out for this. Play with caution. It is a Bright Lights expansion slot card, so it is going to be expensive. Not very many on the market. Codex of Bloodrot. This card is going nuts. $18.50 for the non-foil. This card, since release, has been like $5 all day, every day. Just absolutely crazy. The rainbow foil, jump scare. Rainbow foil is, are you ready? $43. These were up to $50 last week. There was just none on the market. There's 1 play set at $45. Then there's 2 here at $100. And then one mad lad here has one for $550. Outsiders is just not being opened. I do find it interesting that this card's now seeing play basically a year and a half past release, and now is like, oh yeah, this is good. And I've been saying this one has been like the replacement for Codex for Frailty, budget-wise, for a long time. Giving your opponent just a free Bloodrot Pots token, pretty good. As well as taking a card from their hand and putting in Arsenal, makes it harder to deal with as well. This is just, I'm about to start closing tabs. Come on. Oh, we're closing tabs. All right. Hold on, people. Hold on, you fabulous people. Bear with me. Maybe we'll get some usage back. This is crazy. Okay, Regicide, EA. Same thing for the Blackout. I don't see it being $30. This is an inset one. It is rare. I think about $10 to $15 is all I would pay for this. There's also a non-foil and rainbow foil version that are dirt cheap. I think the rainbow foil is less than 50 cents. Buy the rainbow foil if you want to bling out your Arachne, in my opinion, over this $30. But that's just my opinion. Max rarity, you pick up the Blackout. Medium rarity, you pick up this, and then rainbow foil. You pick what up. Blood of Drakai, the rainbow foil is $60, $62. I've been saying this one for a while. I don't see how this one sees play. This one is rough. You pitch a red, and then you get the next 3 Draconic cards you play this turn cost 1 less resource to play. So in a perfect world, you pitch a red, and you basically hope you have 3 1 costs in your hand, and then that they all have go again, or 2 of them have go again, and then you can, and then you have to pitch this to pay for something too. You can't just pitch this for flame scale. You basically have to operate on a 5-card hand. It's very situational. It's a gorgeous card. I just don't see how this is going to see play, and how it's going to be better than just a regular Draconic card or a blue block 3. A blue block 3 is better in 9 times out of 10 situations here. And so I would be very cautious of Blood of Drakai. The cold foil is $150 or $140. Buy the rainbow foil if you believe in it. I just don't see it. Earthloy Bounty off of Valda News went absolutely crazy. Nearly $40 for a EA cold foil Majestic from Everfest. it's not being opened basically, and Seismic Surge Synergy. I think you have time on this one. Basically, the Valda, the Guardian Mastery Pack isn't coming till almost a year from now, so this will come back down. People will probably keep buying it, but $40 is a bit steep for a Majestic. The non-foil, I think, is like 10 cents. So if you really want to play Valda, pick up the non-foil. It's slowly working. Come on. What is... I apologize. I did not expect this to be this bad. The Crown of Dominion, I don't see this one as much either. The 2 Royal Heroes start out Royal. You don't need this. You used to need it to run Tome of Imperial Flame. Now, with that being said, if we get a lot of good Royal cards, I could see it maybe. Or if cash-in's been banned, so I don't know how you're really paying off gold right now, unless you're like Kasai or one of the heavy hitters heroes that you have gold interaction. $60 for the rainbow foil. It is a generic headpiece, so it can be used in a lot of things. So if we do get that royal support, I could see this price, but I just don't see it at the moment. $70 for the cold foil is definitely the buy if you're going to pick up one over the rainbow foil. Winds of Eternity, the first edition rainbow foil. This is not the EA. Basically got bought. There was a bunch sold, and it's up to $30. I wonder what the EA is at. Winds of Eternity extended art is at $25. Buy the EAs right now. Don't buy the rainbow foils. There's 2 here at $25. There's a whole bunch at $25. That's crazy. So somebody bought out the rainbow foil. This is a blue black 3 combo card. Is it being used in Zen? Would be my question. They also did say Katsu support for Dishonor line is coming too, so maybe that's the play. But they also said Katsu support was coming in the last one. They gave us underwhelming Gustplay. Anyway, Coercive Tendency off of... Man, I can't talk. Coercive Tendency spiked due to the Arachne news alone. This is a good card. It's a blue block 3. It gives all your contract cards go again. They do seem to be leaning into contract support as well as stealth support for the new Arachne. So I think this is a good card as well. It just fits in really well. It's a blue block 3. What more can you say with a good ability? Already Dead. This one still seems pretty fair to me, considering when Bright Lights was released, this was like never mind. It was like a $40 to $60 card, and it's still under that basically. The rainbow foil is $43. Yeah, so Bright Lights expansion cards, once they're gone, is going. they're expensive. So watch out for this. It's a good contract card if you need contract for a new Arachne, which I have a feeling you're going to. You need contract for old Arachne, but Arachne slipped through the cracks is stealth focused-ish, but there's also, we have a bunch of unknown about Arachne, so proceed with caution on the new Arachne. That's all I gotta say. Ripple Away. This card is getting better and better and better the more token generation is in the game. I mean, Assassins generate silver, heavy heroes generate gold, Jarl's going to generate frostbites, rune blades generate rune chance. Do wizards really generate anything? No, not really. But basically, the majority of the heroes in the game now generate a sizable token that makes this good, as well as a blue block 3 with a good effect. It costs 2. That can kind of be the hindrance on this card of using it as an attack, but it's still an attack. I think this card's good. There's just none on the market. One here at $27. They're basically gone. Yeah, holy crap. Look at all those sales. Heavy hitters not being opened as much as well. So if you need your Ripple Aways, watch out. This card is getting expensive. It's a generic as well. Seasoned Saviour. This one I don't get. This we have other than the card was just too cheap. $30 to $35 or $25 seems like a fair price, but we have no support for this still. It's basically unusable. Proceed with caution. I just want to show that it went up. Mask of Momentum. Draconic Ninja probably going to use this. $65 for a Rainbow Foil Mask of Momentum still seems like a pretty good price. This card has been $40 for the past 6 months or 3 months. Yeah, 3 months basically. Yep. This card, when it's used, is $80 to $100, so I still think this is probably a pretty fair price. But with that, yeah, it's still fair price in my opinion. Imperial Edict, the cold foil. Oops, I bought this one. There was one cold foil at $3, and now it's up to $10. I had, hold on, Imperial. Oh, I don't know how to spell. Oh well, it got me there anyway. These 3 cards, Imperial Ledger, Imperial Edict, Imperial Warhorn, are strong effects. They're no blocks. They're legendary, but they are strong effects for royal heroes. And since you no longer have to wear the headpiece to be royal for the 2 heroes, I could strongly see them being played. They don't have Go Again, but there seems to be a lot of potential Go Again ads to cards, so maybe we see these played. A couple of these did see play for a little bit, but the cold foils are up to $10 to $20 a piece. These were like $3 to $5 for the past year, basically. There's a ton of rainbow foils, all under $1. So if you want to bling it, buy the rainbow foil right now. Graven Call, the cold foil is up to $25. Basically off of the news, these were $10 to $13, so it's basically doubled. Heavy hitters as well. I think this. I don't think this goes much higher until we have for sure confirmed more information on if Arachne will run this. Give and Take seems like a pretty good pickup for Draconic heroes. A 1 cost with Go Again, 3 attack, 3 block with a good ability. It is going up. The non-foil is $4. The rainbow foil is $15. They basically depleted off the market. There's only like a couple play slots left. Flame Call Awakening. If we get more Phoenix Flame support, I could see this EA being more expensive, but it's a 1 cost block 3 Phoenix Flame Recursion. So I would say proceed with caution on this one. Buy the regular rainbow foil, not the EA, if you want to bling it. Concealed Blade seems pretty good. 0 cost blue block 3, equipping a dagger. I'm guessing that's going to be pretty strong with Arachne and Syndra. Like I said, I have a feeling she's going to throw daggers and kind of recur them. Concealed Blade really kind of goes with that. The rainbow foil is up to $16. The non-foil is $10. Fine Center. The rainbow foil unlimited is up to $20. People are finally cooking with that defensive Zen deck. So watch out for this. The non-foil is $3. Still seems pretty fair. There's one playset here at $3 and then it goes to $5 basically. So if you want to playset, get that. If you're interested in Zen, it's a 0 cost block 3, so it's blue block 3, so it's pretty good. It's good for Kodachis as well. Stab Wound, Dagger Synergy, blue block 3, good effect. What can I say? Outsiders not being opened very much. Wax Laugh, Bright Lights, expansion slot, defensive Zen build, blue block 3. Creating a Zen state token is really strong in a defensive Zen build. The non-foil is $20 or $10. The rainbow foil is $14. There's basically a bunch left here at sub $20 though. But it is a Bright Lights expansion slot card, so be cautious. It may go up further if Zen finds a footing with that defensive build, or if we see Syndra using defensive build. Could be. Ira Scarlet Revenger. This is the Armory promo, or the Celebration promo. Do not buy this at $24. 16 copies got released to any Armory available. store, basically, and not every store runs 16 people. Some run more, some probably most run less. I just don't see this being $20 for that long. There's still stores being released them, is the way I understand. My store, we didn't get all of, we got like 8 people at the event, so we still had like another 8 promos to give out, that they're gonna just use as additional prizing elsewhere. But this is a rainbow foil hero. I don't think it stays up that long. Think of this like as an armory promo, but like basically 2 times more common. Because I just don't see this $24 for the rainbow foil Ira. She's gonna be a good hero. I just don't think 16 people at every store is going to run a rainbow foil Ira. I also wouldn't be shocked if they reprint her in non-foil in somewhere, maybe expansion slot, or maybe in an armory deck kind of thing. Armory deck Ira does seem like a pretty good idea, considering she was the welcome deck for a long time. So I have Ophidia under $300, pretty good pickup in my opinion. Barkskin EA down to $84. It's slowly trickling down. The Earth Heroes aren't doing as hot. Jarl could potentially use this. We don't really know a lot more. I was hoping for more Jarl news at Worlds, and we didn't really get it. Invoke Necria. There is one here. I wanted to point out this $20 one, but I didn't realize it had $5 shipping. There's 2 here, so you can kind of cost average your thing there. As well, I think $23 is still pretty fair for a dragon. Fair price anyway, compared to some of them. They were like $30 to $40 for some of them. Command and Conquer Rainbow Foil. There's one here at $120. These were like $135. Oh, somebody got one for $100 at the start of last month. 6 even. Pretty good deal in my opinion if you're looking for a CNC Rainbow Foil. Aether Quickening Rainbow Foil red. There's a couple here listed at. There's basically 2 play sets here at sub $2, and then they go up to $10. There's just low inventory on this. Apparently nobody's listing Rainbow Foil Dynasty rares. Homage to Ancestors, the EA Rainbow Foil promo for buy boxes, $1. I think that's an extremely fair price. I need to see if Grain the Tips at Scale Rainbow Foil has come down this low, because it's the last one I need. I have a Marvel in its place. But just wanted to throw that out there. Thank you guys for tuning in. Hope you guys have a fantastic week, and thank you guys for your continued support. Check out Fyendal's collection, and that's it. Have a fabulous day. Bye.